Hi guys, CodeTutor here and my name is Anil Deshpande. Welcome to another video on Swift tutorials, and in this video we will get started with the discussion of extensions. You are already aware how inheritance works in Swift. If you have a class called book and if you want to extend it, this is how you basically extend it. In this case I have created a class called as illustrated book which extends book. You are already aware that this kind of inheritance only works with classes. You cannot do this with structs. But however, sometimes there will be scenarios where you want to add some extra functionality to already existing class or a struct, or even for that matter enum, and that is where Swift provides you with another concept of introducing a new functionality to an already existing class, struct, or an enum using extensions. If you already have a class or a struct or an enum, to introduce new functionality to those things, all you have to do is create an extension. And the way you create an extension is use the keyword extension and the class or a struct or an enum that you want to provide an extension with. And in this case, let me create an extension for the illustrated book. And inside here, you can write any function which will basically add that functionality to that particular class. So let me create a function called as get illustration type. Doesn't take any parameter, returns me a string, and inside this, if say self.price is less than or equal to 100, I will return basic block diagrams. Else if self.price is greater than 100 and self.price less than or equal to 500, then I will say return animated videos, and then else if anything more than 500, then probably I am going to return one-on-one session of demonstrations. So this is just a simple extra functionality that I have added to the illustrated book. Now on the sample book that I have here, I can invoke get illustration time, and this will return me the kind of illustration that you will get for a particular price. So in this way, you can introduce a non-existent functionality to a already defined or a already implemented class or a struct or a enum. We can just go ahead and try to do the same with, say for example, a string type. If you are aware, string is a built-in data type by Swift and it is a struct. So you cannot basically extend a string structure. However, I want to introduce a new functionality to the string structure. I want to remove any underscores that are there in the string. So what I can do is I can write an extension to a string structure, and then let me create a function and call it as remove underscores, and return type is a string, and inside that let me create a temporary string, and in this I will write self because I am calling this particular function on the current instance. So self dot filter, and here I can write a closure, and in the closure I will say $0 is not equal to underscore. If you have already gone through how the closures are written, this should not be a surprise for you. So this will return me a string with underscores removed, and I will just return that string. Now with this, let me create a sample string which will have some underscores, and now on the sample string I will invoke remove underscores, and if you pay attention, it looks like as if it is a functionality that is already built into string data type, but that is not. This is something that I just defined here using the concept of extension, and as you can see here, this is returning me a string without any underscores. And that is how extensions can be very powerful to introduce a new functionality to a already existing class or a struct. It just provides you another easier option to not to rely always on inheritance, and especially when you are working with structures in Swift. So that's all that you need to know about extensions. In the next video, we will begin a discussion on another topic. Stay tuned. That brings us to the end of this particular video. Don't forget to like, comment, share the video and subscribe to the channel. Take care. Bye.